we're going to try to do our first ever honey extraction, and I'll show you the whole process. I gotta get the camera lined up here for you, hopefully without dropping it. Get this tripod stable. Alright, so we've got our frames of honey here, and I need to pull them out. They are heavy, so nice frame of honey. This one has a little bit, but there's no dropping, so it's close to being capped off. They just didn't have the cells finished, which is okay if you have just a tiny bit about that. We're going to set this frame, if I can get a hold of it, down for just a minute. And we've got this frame. Now this frame I'm going to do something special because it's chock full of pollen. There are no eggs in it. So we're not actually going to extract this side. We're just going to do this side. I will try to avoid those little bit of pollen too. And it won't come out in the extractor. So, y'all saw me post this, I think. I hope you saw me post this yesterday. I just got it in the mail. This right here is a 5-gallon honey bucket. It's got the honey trap at the end. This right here is a nice handy little tool that you place right here, and you see how it's got these nice little slots? That's because the frames have these nice little hangers. So, you take it, you set it here in that little holder, and it makes it so that you have an easier access to, let's see here, I'm going to avoid those pollen here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my uncapping knife here, and we're just going to come up, and I'm just going to apply a little force here to cut the cappings off. Once I get it, there we go. And it's a sticky, icky mess. You see, I am wearing clean gloves. These are not the gloves that were used to inspect the hive. This is not an easy process. And I'm going to uncap all these honey cells. And you see there's honey dripping into this bucket. That's okay, nothing will be wasted, I promise. I'm just trying to get, if I can. Let's try from the other side. Y'all, learning curve, right? Learning curve. The videos make it look so much easier than it is. There we go. I think I get it. And like I said, it's okay. I've got ways to get the extra honey out of this. Some of it will give back to the bees. Trying to avoid, but try not to dig into it too deep. I'm trying to use the frame. I'm probably butchering this, y'all, just FYI. Bees are going to get this frame and be, what the did you do to our comb? okay though. The main thing is I'm going to open up space for them to build in. So here's the first frame, and the honey extractor is back here behind. I will move this to show that in a minute. I'm going to pick this up here and put this in my honey. Ooh, dripping honey. Dripping honey. That's why I have paper towels down, or paper, what am I trying to think? Newspaper. So we're going to slide this into my honey extractor here. And do both sides. Oh, you know what? I'm just going to turn this around. Boop. Do both sides of my second frame. So here's the second one. Kind of see where it sat on that bucket lid for a second. So this, see if we can do this better. There we go. That's a little better. See, practice makes perfect, right? And I have to do this in my garage because you have to do it in somewhere that's hot and is closed off so that, this is looking so much better. This frame is doing a whole lot easier for me. But you want to have it where the bees can't get into you. Oh, doesn't that list look gorgeous? Kind of got into a groove here, didn't I? Boom, look at that gorgeous frame of honey. Now we're just going to take it and turn it around here and repeat the process with this side. But I'm going to try something here. I think if I approach it from the bottom rung instead of the top rung of the frame, yeah, it's a little easier. This one's coming off just a little more difficult, but easier than the first one. Each one's going to be different because each comb is built different. Who knows, the bees who probably built this comb aren't even still alive. Come on. Not wanting to flow easy on this one. Here we go. Come on. Boom. So, not as purty as the second one, but, and I'm a sticky mess. So now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna stick this in the frame and I'm going to move the camera over so you guys can see. So give me just a second. So let's change gloves so we're not making everything a sticky mess. I will probably be going through gloves like crazy. Here, I'll be back in just a sec.